Hey, Vietnam, I helping my people see what's going on in the country. All it doesn't seem to see, so I can help all you see. Speaking on different issues that go on before the naked eye, you check and the ears. Yeah, so much thing going on in Dominica. Them time they are papa, it hard to keep up. Anyways, like, subscribe, share the scene. Yeah, all now we are St. Vincent getting $1 million from us, you check, due to the volcanic activities and the ashes in the scene. People run out, leave their homes, animals. I'd never hear about nobody lose their life, nobody do die in St. Vincent. I never hear about that. Yeah, so our government, our PM, yeah, he decided now to give St. Vincent $1 million. Not a bad thing, I reckon. Irie, yeah. So now, what I was checking now, the World Bank now give money to all of us, we track to the whole Caribbean for the COVID and thing. We track all of us get money. But now, we get our money now from the World Bank. And we don't see our money from the World Bank. We don't touch our money for the World Bank. But now we are scared giving enough money. We check to St. Vincent. I don't think it's a bad thing, It's not a bad thing because they need the help. But I check in St. Vincent now. Then people get stimulus on the ground. You check them people at the small business. Then people get the donation from the World Bank money. You check? Yeah. So now Dominicans now we don't get stimulus. The money they send for us now, we have to go and take a loan. They want us to take loan on the money at 1%. The money we're supposed to be getting as stimulus. The country get the government get the money, but they put it for us to take loan at it. But now concerning them bus drivers now with the loan, check because it's day more that was in front. Some of them, check make me understand that. Check they have a loan paying at 8% loan, 7% loan. Now the percentage high on the loan. So now it will be ease up for them now if they go take the loan. The government put there the 8 bank at the 1% to pay off their loans with a high percentage. And now they'll take their time and pay off the loan at 1%. It's making sense, understandable. Check, yeah man, I can work with that. Anybody that have a loan paying, big loan paying, and they checking well to take a loan to clear the loan. But seeing is at the percentage. When you look at the percentage, you checking, yeah, you can work with that. You check, but bus drivers now, the people have to strike, people have to get blows, people have to get shot for the government to think about giving a stimulus package. You check? All that will happen before the government think of giving the stimulus. Although the money was there to give the people the stimulus package, but people had to go and riot, fight because them people hungry, people calling on radio and saying, well, how things do getting by through the pandemic. Although they send money to help us throughout the pandemic, but people still have to cry and fight for that money. But still, I hear something come through. Bus drivers and them, they get a little money. The partner blows, the blows Ezra get, it wasn't in vain. Yeah. Imagine, see by social security, how is this in? Yeah, so taxi drivers get 4,008 and bus drivers get 3,006 for the trouble. You check? Not for what that is rightfully they own, what they send, like the World Bank send for them to share and thing. But that they give them for the trouble, you check? Because they is the one that was causing trouble. So they say, so they put it. You understand? Yeah. But I was trying to figure out now, I don't know how the bus drivers getting less and the taxi getting more. But when I think of it, it's not all taxi. It have taxi man that is bus drivers, I want to say. Yeah. But now what I was checking now, them taxi man getting more than them bus drivers, and bus drivers their daily thing, and taxi is, how I would say, not every time, it's on seasons. You check? Man, they have enough taxi that done through the corona and the COVID season. Yeah, so I don't know if he's, I don't know who getting the more money, if it's probably Shy Guy and Sheppy and them through this taxi man, through tourism and thing, you check? Because the industry done a little long, although it not a little long, you know, because the seasons years work, you check? So I wouldn't really say it done long. But I don't know how is the taxi man that getting, yeah. Taxi man himself wasn't really involved in the strike. Taxi man wasn't involved in the struggle. Taxi man don't get blows. Taxi man don't get gunshots. I don't know. But yet still, we still had bus drivers that wasn't involved. Bus drivers that was going against the protest, and money pass, money share for everybody, money share for all of them. So I can't really play no blame game there with the taxi drivers. All shall eat. They're driving people up and down. Yeah, and so I do vex for them taxi drivers. Okay? No, speaking of the fighting, now it had a scene now that go down with George Floyd. That scene with George Floyd that happened in America, where the police had kneel down on his neck and kill him and thing. What they saying there now, the George Floyd murderer, the police that kneel down on his neck, they found him guilty at all charges and thing. News, yeah. So now you could hear our Dominicans people rejoicing and happy. You check like the pastor, or his name now, boy, Chauvel Chavez, I can't remember his name. Yeah, but the partner that killed George Floyd, as he was charged, you check the guilty on all counts. People right there, Dominica, celebrating. It's like, yeah, we happy for that. I don't say we don't happy for that. It's yeah, justice. People want us to take, I hear one of them fellas on the radio checking, they want us to take a page in America book. You check? Let's take a page in the book for justice, to stand for justice. But we are a lot different in America. And our mentality there in Dominica is way different, because the same thing that happened in America is happening in West Dominica, and we doesn't look for justice, we doesn't look to stand for justice. You check? We have a different kind of a mentality there. It seems like for the media alone, we have strength. So when things happen on the media, we have strength to stand up for, to rejoice, to give back up. But you see reality and actuality, I don't believe we're ready for them kind of things there. Yeah. Because people want the police that kneel down on George Floyd to go jail and rot, and they want all kind of things to happen to jail. They want him to put him amongst prisoners, for him to get special treatment. For them prisoners to give him some special treatment. Yeah. But now, we had a similar incident right there in Dominica. You check? We had a similar incident with a little protest. They beat up the bus driver. They kneel down on his neck until he passed out. So what if he had died now? What would happen? What would they say? Matter of fact, we know what we are saying, because Dominicans was already saying it shouldn't have no protest. They shouldn't be standing up and blocking road, fighting for which rights. So the man had done get wrong already for standing up for the rights. See all how much bus driver get paid, money turn in, people happy, taxi man get paid, bus driver get paid, who was involved, who was not involved. When police hold him and beat him and kneel down on his neck, they say he shouldn't be there. He was wrong. Although his help here is trying to help. But now what would be our cry for justice now? Would we ever cry for justice in them kind of a situation there? I don't believe so now. Yeah. It's like justice, how I would say it here, we don't want justice for people we know. See, people we know, we don't want justice for them. But if it's people we know that do the crime, then we want to see justice. So Dominican stay. See if people will know that do the crime. Yes, justice. But the other person we don't know, oh, we're gonna make them turn. We're gonna that nothing. A slap on the wrist. Yeah. Because I check in Dominicans rep so hard for George Floyd. Look, we have our partner right there, Ezron. We the repping out for him. How come you think the police get all that they charge the man and they found him guilty? Because the man family taking necessary procedures. It have lawyers that there to fight the cases, lawyers to go against the state, lawyers to go against the government. So the government to see what they're doing wrong, so they can either charge mistake, they can pay for money. So what we have there in Dominica to do what for us? Them lawyers we have there is for who? Who they working for? Them lawyers. All them lawyers we go in and get to hire, all kind of thing there. All of them in one congregation there together. When they finish fight our case, they go in and share our money together. You think our lawyer working for, we have lawyer working for us, but you think our lawyer working for us to say against the state? Majority of our lawyers, they state property. That is why we have all that jubum when it comes to court and parliament and all them kind of a thing there. It have to go because everything is being meddled with when it comes to that government there and the court system. So they want us to take a page in an America book. I don't say we can't take a page in America book, but we have to tear out enough pages in Dominica book. Plenty pages, we have to tear them out. Because for us to take a page, we have to start a new. And we have to get rid of the old. You feel? Yeah. Because we want justice. We praying for justice. We happy for justice for George Floyd. I do say no. But we our justice now in our country now for our own people. We our justice for Ezron. We have justice for Slobby. So long. They say foreign police come and investigate. Since the crime happened, they say two of them take sick leave now. One asking for judicial review and investigation going on. How police can be under investigation for a crime and all you go and take sick leave? How that can happen? If all you have to take no leave is them police that self have to put on your leave for the investigation to take place, all you can take sick leave. And I even hear in police want to make backdoor. I don't know. All I'm trying to find out what the investigation was about, because police come down investigate and they say, and we still not hearing nothing coming out of that. Justice, not for one set we want justice. It can't be for justice for one people set of people only want, you know. We want justice for Byron 18 Fokule. Them same police can kill him in front of his mother and father. For a generator they say. A generator they already had on police van going with. They can kill him, man. The man in the hands of two police, you know, and they shoot him down. No justice. Who to fight our cases in them, To go and fight them cases there, where them lawyers, where them big time lawyers to fight them cases there. One big time lawyer alone we have is mother here. And she have how much people on the belt in Dominica? She have majority of the population in Dominica on the belt. Against what? Where the rest? Everybody looking to eat from one set. They're looking to make it from that set, you know, and then feed the rest. No, it's that set that have, that set we sticking to. Oh, we're on the government side. It's there we stay in. It's there that have the money. But they don't say is that are the money for us to get the money from them, for us to look for justice for the people. And let's try and figure out what we have to do in the country myself. Everybody looking for justice, but it's what kind of justice? The 18 fellow posse, where the justice? Police again in the cell. Beat the man. No, who they what? No, police that was involved beating the man, posse. Throwing talk for police that was involved in beating Slowly. So now it's a game thing. Oh, he was telling me this and that. Look, Eastern come. They thought Eastern wouldn't come. And now look, that one turn come in. So what happened is a game thing then. So every time they're killing people. And it's when they catch you and if they catch you. So it's a customary thing. Yeah, it must be a customary thing. Because see what them man do Ezron. In front of everybody. Public camera, picture. Much less if nobody else is there. Justice. I'm looking for that. You see the thing? All thing. What about Yukini? The partner, they kidnap in the jam there and bring him, beat him, undress him, bring him donkey bitch to bury him. The man nearly die. The man nearly die. The man escaped near death. By the time the man's going to give his story, where him now, they take him and they say him stuck farm. What happened to that? What they beating him for? We don't know. We don't even know now. That's if that... but that's if that happened. That's if that almost an illusion. Yeah. Probably all dream I dream that. The way them things pass in there. The thing, you see, as a people, as a nation, you check Dominicans, we doesn't really take action for things in the country. And the next thing with us, we just satisfy with anything we get. That is the thing a man would say, and I feel that, we just satisfy. Very easy. As you see, them people, them boys in blue is one nation, maybe. There is one nation by themselves. We have to learn to be a nation. We doesn't do that. Them boys is so much of a nation together. You listen. Ezron, they was beating up there. All them police know him, because he always in the police station. His brother is a police. He always frequenting. He always driving. You check, they know him. He that there, and police beating him. His brother that is a police officer that there on the scene, on the side. They beating him in front of his brother. His brother was trying and shared him, you check, and shadow him and try and pull him out of the scene. But what the brother could do again now? Not to say the brother could hit or to try and stop one of them police officers, No. Because you see at that time, Ezron and his brother is not brothers. Ezron brothers is always that in uniform and in military fatigue. Is that is his brothers, not no flesh and blood. So you see how they separate this in there? Because as me and my brother, people fighting with my brother, I do just try and pull out my brother and shadow my brother and take him out, I jump in, head first, I swing in. But as he and the position he have and the brothers he have, that's more important to him than his own flesh and blood brother. So you see how the boys in blue, they as one nation. You see how much things coming out, how much things happening to people, and murder and crime and unsolved mystery. You don't see nothing though leaking out. They call in police from overseas to investigate. You don't see nothing still not leaking out. Because they is a nation by themselves. do practice to be a nation by all yourself. And there's fruit up for the mission. And the mission well working. The mission working. Yeah. Anyways, back to the matter down here. Yeah. I dumb like yourself. Go and make 12 workers of the own redundant. 12 of them way. Yeah. They say due to the spending in millions for after marriage. Check millions in spending, and yeah, I believe that's true because for Maria it was hectic. Yeah. And after the Maria spending now boom, Corona come, COVID pandemic, and by checking for the Maria I could understand the Maria, but the spending for the COVID I find COVID domlec supposed to be making more money, yeah, they should be making more money. How much things is electricity and lockdown and people have to stay inside and it's charged phone and it's so I don't really know the common check just don't make sense to me in that. So I don't know how they spend more for the COVID. But that's what they say. That's the report they give. Yeah. But yet still is 12 experienced workers, not no 12 new workers that just come. It's professional workers, they say, right? Old school workers. Yeah. But now, what I was checking to myself, Domlec is a government company. Yeah, we know that. As Domlec is a government company, then the government company suffering losses like that have to let go 12 professional workers for many years. And the same government around the same time giving millions to other country. I do say no, they cannot help out the situation in St. Vincent. But who helping out our situation there in Dominica? Domlec going underwater, Domlec crying, they going underwater. The government company, the government do fixing the company they have there, they do financing the company to say what go wrong there, to continue help the government to save the people, for the people to continue paying because price going up. Price going up, Domlec raise up. And Domlec raise now saying is because the gas raise. And who raising the gas? Who in charge of that now? It's the same the government that putting up on the tax, the government putting up on the gas, the government. So I don't really know. Which I just trying to understand them kind of a thing there. It doesn't make too much sense to me. Yeah. Somebody can help me. I may be wrong. I'm not sure. Everybody thinking differently in the place. Yeah. But now I find the government should take care of that instead of giving the money away. Look, they have to let go 12 workers. There is 12 workers that's there working for. There is 12 different homes. There is 12 different family. There is 12 different breadwinner. You know what I'm doing to the economy. And they trying to tell them man they can get private contract and thing. Private contract, yes, no. But for years of working for the company and have a steady salary and a steady flow. 12 of them people there, 12 families. God knows how much children they have and what condition them people living in to try and maintain. No. I don't say nothing to mouth now. Yeah. It was than that. You check? Instead of checking your people and giving your people what you deserve, because how much people will get in the Caribbean, the whole Caribbean get millions under the World Bank. And I don't know how come our millions to go into us so they're helping us out in the country. Look, we're giving away millions. We have millions for bridge. Everything that's spending there in millions, yeah. Anything they say they have to do is in millions. But yet still, yeah, us, our cost of living, us, our spending, we're not seeing nothing close to what they're talking about. Yeah. I'm lying to tell you. Oh no, I was talking about thing. Talking about them boys in blue, One Nation. As there anything about a mother they're begging for a child to bury and thing there. I reckon, why is that now? The mother begging for a child to bury. The mother first there to call her when child die. They say the girlfriend that in charge. The man wasn't married. If he was married, well, I could understand. Well, I would feel for the mother if he was married, because the mother have to go in the wife consideration, or the wife will have to consider the mother in that kind of situation if he was married. But I hear they wasn't married. I even hear them people wasn't together, staying in the same house and separate. Them people was living their own life beyond each other way. They was just living for the sake of the child. Look now, man fall sick and thing. God knows how the man fall sick. The man go doctor, foreign, all kind of thing. I hear the girlfriend don't want people telling the doctor to make people see him. Restraining order on the man family for them not to see him. That don't make any sense. Then boom, man die. They still can't get the body to bury. Well, them thing too fishy. That don't make any sense. Yeah. Now you see how it be one-sided? Whereas our stand up. We don't stand up for them things there. We don't look for justice for them things there, because I don't see no way how that the girlfriend right. I don't see that, no way, no how. And for that to be going on like that, for the girl to be begging for a body, a dead body, begging to go and bury, because the girl is a police officer. So what about the law going in whose hand? We see the law, we still don't know who the law favor in already, because that cry alone should tell you, well, nonsense that happened in there, and that should be figured out. But God knows, Lord knows. You check? Yeah, things too one-sided in the country. Look, even here they want to be putting out Lennox out of the house of Parliament, the House of Assembly. So I guess it's that they're looking forward to, so they have to go and get it by checking. But see, people telling Lennox you should go back, people telling Lennox you should stay. Well, for my part, is my brother, your job you're doing. Yeah, if they have to put you outside 10 times when you go there, is that they're paying you for, they're paying you to go there. You check, you have your job to do, and that's your job to oppose. So go and oppose them, my brother. Yeah, don't make them weaken you. And by now you should know Isaac objective here, to have Isaac making you run up and down. You should know what they put Isaac there for, so you can have Isaac running up and down. So go and do your good job, my brother. You're doing your job good. Continue doing your job good. Yeah. And about them vaccine there, I tell you, there's so much things in Dominica here taking place. You can't keep track of all them things. Me myself can't keep track of my back and my elbow. Yeah. Now them vaccine there. Look, India running short on vaccine. In India, people dying like fly from COVID. They even start to burn bodies, like back in the Indian days, back in the long time days. They start to burn bodies in India with so much bodies, people dying. By checking, not India that was sharing vaccine, not giving vaccine all about. Look, India don't even have vaccine to give the people. India to be calling for vaccine now. Look, all of people making shipments of vaccine to put there for India. But India hold all the vaccine. So we wasn't dying here in the Caribbean there. We wasn't dying. So you can give out all that vaccine now. Look, India people is dying like flying. Now boy. Now look, Pfizer have a thing. Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson. They say, boom. After the first dose, you have to take the second dose. Now they say after the second dose, there will be a third shot you will have to receive. And after you receive the third shot, you have to get a shot of the vaccine annually, like the shot for the common flu. I'm checking what? We all that information come out now all of a sudden. We didn't know that. Look, all now we have to take vaccine. Well, not all who here, but all who take the vaccine, that is Johnson & Johnson and the Pfizer. Look, they're saying it have to be an annual thing. So it's not a pandemic anymore, it's an endemic, never ending. Annually you have to take an injection or a vaccine. From 1 shot to 2 shots to 3 shots to annually. I suspect that is the way of the zombies with nation they want to put there, because I don't see how people getting shot for vaccine annually. That don't make sense. You check? And they saying they don't know how long the protection going to last against the virus, when get fully vaccinated. They don't know. So what happened? They trying it now. So they try it on people. Hey, let me tell you, if only have to sit down and look on the media for that vaccine thing to know what to do, what not to do, and the information to get, and wait for people to tell you thing, behave later. Yeah. All you have to go and research and look about that vaccine and look about what that's doing and what is happening and what that in it. Look about the ingredients in the vaccine. Research the ingredients in the vaccine, because let me tell you, them thing, if you don't look about it for yourself, you'll never know, because the information there, because they don't have a choice to put the information. The information just there in fine print. Right? Information in fine print. So you have to take your time and look, because fine print not illegal. So you have to take your time and check it out. Yeah. Because that vaccine thing and what they plan to do in the country, they don't make so much sense. Yeah. Anyways, the videos are a little bit long. You know it be already. Yeah. Something that just come to mind. Look now, I hear they put in human stem cells into animals. Monkey, embryo, and pig. They trying to say now, they using that process now to see if the pig cells can develop the human stem cells. So later in the future, they can say, well, if you have a heart failure and a pig, they can use the pig heart to transplant with your heart. Yeah, not they can swab your heart for a pig heart and it will work. It will be as functional. So that means humans and animals can mix. You hear that? People saying about people sexing this and that. What they do in there now, mixing human stem cells with animal stem cells. What they do in there now can make human and animal breed. You feel? Because once you can exchange a heart from an animal to a human, so that coming under the category of human and animal being the same, because they're doing that kind of a DNA thing. Now look at DNA in vaccine and stem cells and tracing and tracking and organ and protein. They're making our cells trying and develop some new protein, make protein we never see before. Why? To say we're not human. 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, we're not human. We cannot make human. Only one set of human it have. Is this that way high up there? All the rest, when they scan them, all the cells mix, we're not human. Would that do human and do take vaccine? Would that living in bush? There is the, what I call that? Is the set they try and get rid of. It's like the movie thing just come to real life, you feel? Yeah, I don't saying it's that, but it's that way it portraying, you feel? Yeah. Anyways, like, subscribe, share the thing. Yeah.